Welcome everyone, and these are going to be your messages about your pets and what is it that your pet wants to tell you. And there are three card choices, one, two, or three, and you can choose one pet or three pets and choose the position that resonates with you the most, or you can watch the whole video and then see which position resonates with you. So let's take a look at the first position. And this pet wants to tell you that he feels a little nervous, could be a little bit stressed, worried, or scared of something. It may be going through a little anxiety and tension, and the claws are out, so maybe something made him or her upset. And they might be scratching things because they feel that tension and they're trying to release it. So they want to tell you that they're a little bit nervous and worried about something, and they have some tension that has built up. And Temperance. Temperance is a card of patience. So this pet may lack a little bit of patience. It may be a little antsy and likes to do things very quickly, and has a little bit with trouble balancing things, maybe balancing their cravings, balancing their emotions, balancing their worries and tensions, and they need a little bit of help with balancing their emotions. It could also be an orange cat or a dog or that color of a pet. And another thing that this pet wants to tell you that is that they really love treats, and they love to be with other animals. They may be very affectionate and they like company. They may enjoy having meals with other animals and having other animals around them. They may enjoy affection, love, and when you pet them and spend time with them. This pet does not like to be alone, and they like to be with other pets. They like to share things, share company, maybe even share their toys or food with other pets, and it makes them feel comforted and warm when other pets are around. So they're kind of nurturing, caring, and at the same time they feel a little tension, and they don't like to be alone. They like when there are other pets around. And let's take a look at position number 2. And this pet tells you that they sometimes have a hard time choosing. They feel like there's a lot of choices placed, and they're a little illusional sometimes. They try to pick and choose. They may be a little bit picky and undecisive and a little bored. Maybe sometimes they feel a little bit depressed or undecisive, and they can't make a decision. They don't really know what they want. They may feel a little confused. That's because sometimes they get in a mood where they're bored and uncertain, and they kind of like to ponder and feel down. Sometimes you see that they are feeling a little down and they can't make a choice and may get a little grumpy. So could be a little bit of a picky animal. Some of them may be doing funny things when they're drinking, when they stick their paw in the cup or bowl to check what is there, to check for water. Sometimes you see those behaviors in them, and they like to check it out before they get into it. So they're maybe a little bit cautious also with their bowls and food, and they like to be picky and check it out before they eat it. And they also want to tell you that they either like to play with other cats. They like a lot of playing with toys. They like when you play with them with these kinds of, they could be very athletic. They like to play a lot and jump and catch things with cats. You want to have a lot of toys. They like toys. They like the presence of other animals so they can play, or they like for you to play with them. So they're very, very playful. They enjoy activity. They could be very active. Also, it could mean that they feel like there is a competition around. They either like competition, or they feel like they're in a competitive environment where they always have to compete for something. But generally, they may enjoy playing with other cats, or they really, really like to play with toys and be physically active. And this pet loves to be outside. They love the outdoors. They like the fresh air. They like the plants. And you can sometimes find this pet eating grass, flowers, or just smelling them and enjoying. Sometimes they eat grass and to get nutrients. So this pet may enjoy the outdoors, being in the grass, sitting in the flowers, scratching trees, but they like that fresh air, big open space of outdoors. And if you live somewhere where there is a lot of opportunities for them to be outside, they love to go out and smell the air, smell the flowers. Sometimes you can see animals do that because they truly enjoy being outdoors. It makes them happy. It brings them out of the state of being sad and bored, and because look, they also like to play a lot, and the outdoors gives them that opportunity to run around, enjoy outdoors and play, and it makes them very, very happy. So this pet is really going to enjoy being outdoors, and they appreciate nature. They love nature. And the third pet, Ace of Pentacles. This pet really likes when you give them something. They like your attention when you give them opportunities. Maybe you give them treats. They really like treats. They like to receive it from your hand. And they like when you offer something to them from your hands. They like when they like cozy environments. So you maybe see this pet cuddling a lot somewhere on the couches, and they like when you come up and offer them a little treat, when you give them attention. This is kind of a gentle personality that this pet has. And the moon. This is a pet who has a connection to the moon, and they love to be outside at night. They feel like they recharge at night, and they rejuvenate, and they get clarity, and they're sometimes this cat may run away and spend their night outside on purpose, and they're not afraid of other pets. They just look at them and they feel powerful because the moon is magical to them. They're creatures of the night. It could be a cat that loves to be outside at night, runs away to spend the night outside under the moon, and they're not afraid. They know how to protect themselves. But the moon recharges them, rejuvenates them, and they're the creatures of the night. Cats are night animals anyways. They like to be out there. You could have a dog that also like to be outside at night, but usually it's more typical for cats to run away and enjoy the night there. And that is because they feel a connection, they recharge, and they like the darkness. And this pet also likes these kind of feathery toys. But they like to look at them. Some of these pets like to watch birds. So you may see this pet looking at birds and wanting to catch them, and some of them really do catch these birds. So it could be a hunter there. They like to hunt and catch other little animals, especially birds. They like to watch them. Page of Wands is also a card of youth, so they may be a little youthful. Sometimes they may seem a little confused and immature, and they're very playful in their own way. They're mysterious, and they may wander off sometimes. So this pet is very magical. It's a gentle nature, and it likes to watch and hunt and play as well, but they're more of a watcher. They don't really like to jump too much. They just like to spend their time in peace and quiet, observe things. And they might kind of like seem like they're in their own world sometimes to you, because they're pondering and wondering about things that are going on around them. I hope these messages were helpful to you. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.